Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, we're going to talk about rerolling, and not in the way you might think. We're talking about starting your rerolls now, related to this video I posted yesterday. Alright, so this is something you might not have thought of. I kind of mention it, sort of, kind of, not really, I think, in my video, but I wanted to make a special video for this, for the topic of rerolling. A lot of these gacha games, people like to start accounts on different servers or with different email addresses and see what your best option is and then roll with that, right? And well, this is actually providing us with an interesting opportunity to do so. So we're talking about this special horn event here that's going on. And I really thought of a very strong way to get your account off on the right foot with this, but also giving you options for which account to start with. So we're talking rerolling. Yes, we're talking rerolling. So before I talk about this, I should say, before we get into this horn idea of rerolling, I do want to say that with this game in general, they don't give a lot of heliolite die in the beginning to be where you can reroll once the game is actually out. At least that was not the case for CBT, and I don't think they're changing anything now. Now, of course, if at Global they do some really nice generous login event, we have like 5 heliolite die, yeah, rerolling might actually be a thing. But who wants to do a reroll with only 1 or 2 heliolite die? That's not exciting, that's not fun, just from pre-registration rewards. That's not great. So let's talk about doing it in a different way. Because doing rerolls for this game overall is a no. I'm just being straight up. If the game comes out in the similar manner that it did before, the chances to get legendaries within the first few days is not very good. So, and they don't give you a ton of summons to be able to get those legendaries. It's really hard to get your first heliolite die, which is okay. The game is very playable with epics and rares, which is one thing I really like about it. But what's going on right now allows us to get a really strong epic or potentially a legendary to start off your account. So let me tell you how you can start rerolling right now before the game is even out. Ready for it? All right, so I'm going to have my link in the description as always for the pre-registration. If you haven't already, number 1, click this, open it up, and make sure you pre-register. The music starts and it gets loud, and I always get stuck on this. If you guys open my link, say if you guys get stuck there and it doesn't open after 99%, just hit Control F5 on your keyboard and it will like refresh the cache of the page. It seems to do that sometimes. Their website does not like my Google Chrome. But all right, so what we're gonna do, if you've already pre-registered, for 1, make sure you do that. For 2, this is the first step of what I'm talking about. Before we go into the special horn event, pre-register with every email address you want to potentially use as if you were doing a bunch of rerolls when the game comes out. So for me, I'm not big into rerolling. I might do like 3 or 4 email addresses and whatever happens, happens. If the game has the ability to go into it without connecting an account, which I think this might in the beginning, then that's great, but that's another story, and again, I would not reroll once the game's out. We're talking about now. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to pre-register. So whether that be Google Play or Windows Mac, pre-register with multiple email addresses, considering how many accounts or whatever ones you'd be willing to log in with, right? Once you've done that, open up your pre-gift. Then we're going to come in here. And then you're going to log in with whatever Gmail account you are using. So I'm going to log in to the one that I first started yesterday, which is my real account already, so that's fine. Not one I would be rerolling because it already exists. But what we're going to do here is open this up, which is always slow. and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna blow your horn. Simple as that. We're gonna blow our horn, and then you're gonna log out and log into another email address and do your horn blows. And the good thing is, it is going to allow you to be able to choose the best start for your account. So let's get to the horn here, and I will talk about that a little bit deeper. Okay, so I have 2 horn blows now. You can make sure you've got as many horn blows as possible by hitting this obtain button. Claim. Ooh, I just got 6 more oils. So there you go. And then you want to add more? You can add more here. So let's just add to where I have 4 right now. Let's do 4. I'm going to save the others for a live stream or something, maybe. We'll see. But all right, that's how you add more oil attempts. So let's summon our heroes, right? Let's summon our heroes. La 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 la. I guess I'll just show this for sake of the fun. The rates are way better. Everything's been above 10 every single time. So you might be like, oh, I'm just getting rares. This sucks. Trust me, getting rares is lucky with the horn. All right, I'm not even paying attention when I'm clicking. I'm just clicking. Again, that's a rare, not an epic. Has to be above 15 for it to be an epic. Okay, let's keep going. Ice. Ah, storm. Come on. Oh, boo. They just want to give me rares today. Hey, my very first dice roll was an epic, so I can't complain. All right, come on. Give us an epic. Yes, there we go. There we go. Hey, we got Zadok, which is behind me. You can't see his name, but there we go. So, this is what I want to show you guys. So once you've collected this, you do this every single day. You maximize your attempts here. You add in more if you have more. Make sure you add in your extra oil. And you go to your summon list. So the good thing is, you can always update this, right? So like right now, the best hero I have here, I'd say Ekis is better than Zadok for most things. She's just really good. So you could select her as a reward, right? You could say, okay. And I think they said you can change this. So like I can edit my reward to be this guy instead. So this might be a good thing to do is every single day as you go along, select who the best hero is on your account. That way, in case you forget right before the event ends, we'll have someone selected at least. So okay, we selected someone. She's great. Now let's log out of this one. Let's exit the game. Let's log in with another account. Switch to another Google account, which I'm going to do right now. Login successful. Let's go in. And I'm going to do my summons for the other account. And this is where you can also use your own invite code. Why not? Invite yourself. Use the invite codes for those friend bonuses. And you can use multiple oil attempts for both accounts every single day. This is just really cool and really, really smart. So you can have a bunch of accounts on deck. And then whichever account has the best choice at the end by September 17th, that's the account you can choose to roll with for global. And then just make sure that's the one you start with when you go in. And you'll already be set. It's just so, so nice. So let's see here. All right. Obtained. Let me claim these extra ones here. Okay, cool. Let's do the same thing. Let's roll on this account. Let's roll on this one. I did not put in the friend invitation code, so I can go get my invitation code from the other account and put it in here, which is what you get here when you invite friends. So that's what you can kind of do. You can invite yourself. Boom. And we can do our horn blows. I'm going to do them with you because why not? It's fun. This is like doing some summons. It's a little bit of dopamine amongst the guide, right? So, okay. Ooh, Ice Storm. This is... I always go for Ice Storm. I always go for Vitar. As I'm going to get all rares because I said that. Let's quickly click through. Go away. We don't want you. All right, so if you're finding this video late, it's fine. At least do whatever you can every day up until September 17th. But keep in mind, this event ends September 17th with this horn. And the rates are boosted. Once you get to the horn in-game, it's not going to be as generous. You're not even going to see this many rares once you get the horn in-game. So just be happy that you have options now. All right. So nothing exciting here. La 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 la. So when I look at my summon list so far, it's all rares. So it doesn't mean they're bad. There are some great rares, but like you get her for free anyway. So I wouldn't even bother. This guy actually has a really amazing aura. Attack all allies by 30%. So okay, fine. As of right now, if I was starting a brand new account, I'd be very happy if I got him day one. So I'll select him. But you see what I mean? If you set up multiple accounts and then you know which one has the best option to start off strong for global with that new account, you can choose. This is a way that you can re-roll without having to re-roll once the game is out. You can, hopefully one of these accounts you get lucky and you actually get a legendary. Maybe you'll have multiple legendaries to even choose from. So I thought this was just really fun and something I had to share with you guys as just a really good idea. And I hope people take advantage of it and have fun. I don't really think it's exploiting. It's a lot of fun. It's giving people some dopamine before the game even starts. And I think this is very, very nice of them to give people a chance to start off their account with at least a very good epic. You want to hope, right? Hopefully you'll get plenty of epics to choose from to where you can pick a really good one. And if you guys, again, if you're going to have trouble, if you guys don't know who's good, who's not good, which account should I choose, I'm going to have a section in my Discord for the Otherworld Horn, who to choose just around before the 17th of the month. So that way you guys can start being like, help, who do I choose? I'll help you with that. We'll have some fun together. And yeah, reroll before the game is even out, because you're not going to want to do it once the game is out.